All right, let's talk about ISIS. This has been something we've been covering regularly. So the battle for Mosul is still raging on. It seems to be going in the direction that the various factions that are fighting against ISIS, it seems to be working out good. It seems to be working out so good that Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi has done something that he does not regularly do. He has not in over a year since he actually took Mosul, if I'm not mistaken. He has not made a video or audio, a release of any kind, any statement. And in light of what's happening in Mosul, he sent out a tape addressing about 5,000 ISIS soldiers who are still in Mosul, telling them to, quote, he tells them to hold your ground in honor holding your ground in honor is 1,000 times better than retreating in disgrace. And so he's trying to shore up the confidence of his ISIS fighters who are fighting back against the forces. But, you know, it's telling that he has to make this statement in the first place. But we were discussing before the show how powerful and how dangerous it is to have a group of people who are have nothing to lose and are willing to die for their ideology. And this is essentially what Baghdadi has conveyed to his fighters. He's telling them to die. He's telling them to go all the way to the point of death, which is better than retreating in disgrace. So this type of battle, I mean, this is it's going to be, I don't want to say interesting, because interesting is not the right word here. It's going to be important for us to see how this plays out now that he's their supreme leader, whatever he did, you know, he has shored up and he's called on them to be faithful even unto death. So this tape was released by ISIS's media wing, and the message, in the tone of it itself conveys an energy, and I don't want to say almost an urgency, and great animosity, sectarian animosity towards Shia Muslims and other non-Muslim groups. The audio is 32 minutes long. He references Turkey, massing armaments along the Iraqi border. So it was an extensive message, but the core message remains that even at this point, he has full expectation of his fighters to fight to the very bitter end. So we'll keep an eye on that.